Sucks, you know that. All right, so he's gonna do his escape. Boom, I start coming up on top. He's gonna block me into half guard, right? He's gonna get his underhook. Now, I've gotta kill the half guard, right? You're talking about how do I stop this, right? Anytime I continue to drive, as long as he's got an underhook, he's keeping his pinky high, staying fancy, right? Anytime I try to drive into him, he's gonna be able to lift his elbow and guide me above his head. So even though I'm bigger, stronger, and better looking than him, he's still gonna have a hard time controlling me, right? Or an easy time, I should say, right? I'm gonna have a hard time controlling him. So instead of driving into him to try to flatten him out, I'm gonna actually sit my weight back, right? When I'm in half guard, I wanna be sitting on my feet. So I'm cranking his elbow down? I'm putting my weight on that underhook, making it hard for him to control me. Right? So I'm gonna take that hand that's outside here that I have to have on the ground. If I'm driving forward, I need that hand on the ground so I don't fall over. But if I sit back, my weight's on my legs. Now my hand is useful. So I'm just gonna put it right underneath his chin. Here. All right? Keep him away from me. Now I can take that whizzer out and I can redig my underhook. Right? And now I can start passing. Because he's the one that's being attacked. When he's got the underhook, I'm the one being attacked here. I'm on the defensive, even though I'm on top. Does that make sense? So usually the general rule, not that any of them ever apply all the time, but the general rule is whoever has the underhook is the one doing the attacking. Okay, even though he's on the bottom. Okay, now if he keeps his elbow high, there, now he won't be shaking as much. Right, because he's not trying to hold up my fat ass. Right? But my weight is now on my hand because he's dumping me over. The whole point of the underhook is to create a ramp that I fall down. Right? So I gotta resist that. I gotta pull my butt backwards so I can post on him, redig that underhook. Right? Now if I'm lazy here and I just drive into him, he's gonna pull that right now. Keep that arm over. Yep. He's gonna pull that right knee back between us, right? And now he's gonna end up being able to regard me. So as soon as I dig that underhook, that hand's gotta come off his face and go to his leg so I can flatten his shoulders out. And then I go to my underhook, right? So we're in a half mount, you call it. Usually the person on top is controlling, it's half mount. Person on bottom is controlling, it's half guard. Does that make sense? It's a stupid delineation, but it's helpful to, I shouldn't say stupid, that's not the right word. It seems like a small delineation, but it helps tell you who's doing what. Make sense? So, starting on the back, do your escape, get the half guard, person on top, right? He's got the underhook, he's in a good position, I post on his head, drop my weight back, redig that arm, and then my hand goes from his neck to his leg. Flatten out his shoulders. See how my legs are staying tight here? I'm not wide. The legs stay tight so he can't pull that knee back through. Gather his head, and then we're good to go. Questions? 1, 2, 3.